Hi, I'm Tim Bost with FinancialCyclesWeekly.com. You know, if you have used or even just seen the Basic Stock Market Astrology Home Study course, then I'm sure you realize what an incredible value this is. It is a fairly massive course. It includes 31 hours of audio instruction, a 250-page workbook, a bonus DVD, and lots of information that you can use. That's one of the great benefits of the course, that it contains an incredible amount of information, and it's also one of the biggest problems with this course too. We have to admit that. You know, the big challenge with the Basic Stock Market Astrology Home Study course is the massive amount of material that it contains, and it involves a considerable amount of time and attention to work your way through all 12 lessons of the course. And that's exactly why I have decided to add something new. Beginning in January 2010, we'll be offering a 12-session webinar series on Beyond the Basics in Stock Market Astrology. This webinar series is designed to supplement the material in the Basic Stock Market Astrology Home Study course. Now, what we're going to do with this is build on the foundation of the Basic Stock Market Astrology Home Study course. We're going to reinforce the information that's there in the course. We're also going to update and expand on the concepts that are included in the course. It'll also give us a chance, because it's an interactive webinar series, to answer your questions and get more clarification on the things that may confuse you or that you want more information on, want to go into greater depth on, all the material that's included in the Basic Stock Market Astrology Home Study course. So in a way, what we could do is consider this as functioning as a 12-week success plan for you. It's really designed to give you the foundation you need to get a solid start in astro trading and to begin to assimilate and use the knowledge of financial astrology that can help you make money in the markets. So with this 12-week success plan, then, what we're going to be doing is adding the element of your feedback and the interaction. We're going to be amplifying the information and material that's in the home study course, and we're also adding that key component of accountability. There'll be that week-to-week follow-up to make sure that you're keeping on track, getting what you need, and being able to move ahead with the learning process that will result in the profits that you want to make and the financial security that you would like to have in your life. So the home study course, or rather the webinar, will be starting on Wednesday, the 27th of January, and running weekly through April 14th. Now, we announced this just a few days ago, and already there have been all kinds of questions coming in about the course, about the content, the schedule, the pricing, the logistics, all kinds of concerns from people who want to get involved in this experience starting on January 27th. And what I want to do is clarify a little bit of that today, and then we can move ahead together from there, I think. To begin with, this is 12 sessions. Each one will last about 1 hour in duration. They'll be conducted online through a webinar service, which means that we'll be able to use charts and graphs, and you'll have this visual component as we go. We'll be able to illustrate in real time some of the examples that we're addressing from the markets and from the astrological concepts that we're applying to the markets. This will, I think, will be a very helpful kind of thing because it's interactive as well. You'll be able to post your questions online, and they'll be incorporated into that learning experience during the 12 sessions in the webinar series. We've been getting all kinds of questions about the relationship with the home study course. In fact, there was one that came in a day or two ago from Eileen, who wanted to know whether or not you needed to complete the entire Basic Stock Market Astrology Home Study course before participating in the webinar. And the answer to that is no, not really, but it's helpful. In other words, this is really designed to build on the foundation of the home study course, but don't worry if you haven't done all 12 lessons in the course by the time the webinar begins, because we'll be going through all the material sequentially and coordinating it with the lessons in the home study course as we go. Ideally, you will have completed all the material beforehand, but if not, don't worry about it. Obviously, it's going to be helpful if you have the home study course and can work with that as we move ahead. You can, of course, participate in the webinar without having the home study course, but I really think it would be a much less value to you without all that resourceful information that's there in the home study course itself. Then there was a question from John, who was concerned about the pricing on the course, what the price was going to be, and whether or not he wanted to know there would be a discount for our gold members at the financialcyclesweekly.com website and the newsletter that goes with that. Well, I want to tell John and everyone else that our main aim here is to price this course, this webinar series, in a very affordable manner. We know that conserving cash is a concern for wise traders as well as for everyone in this economy. So what we're aiming to do is keep all of the sessions priced at less than $25 a session for the course. Now, we will in fact be offering a discount program for our gold members because we like to give them special advantages. But the real advantage comes if you already own a copy of the Basic Stock Market Astrology Home Study course. If you've purchased this before, then you can attend the entire webinar series for free. And anybody who purchases the course between now and January 27th gets that same free admission to the webinar series. So it's like an added benefit for you if you have not gotten the course already and want to go ahead and do that. So I hope that helps clear up some of the concerns around this, and we're really looking forward to this webinar series. We're going to have some very, very great material, and the good thing is going to be that it will include your participation, your questions, and I'll get to know you better in the process, and you'll get more of what you need to use astro trading to your personal advantage. So I want to thank you for taking time to listen today, to watch this, and I'm looking forward to the webinar, and I hope you decide to join us for the Beyond the Basics in Stock Market Astrology webinar series starting on January 27th, and we'll be talking to you soon.